What's going on, everybody? My name is Steve. In this video I'm playing a little Domination on Village, and I do get a little ACR action going on here. I haven't used the ACR a whole lot in any of my videos, but I am using it in this video, and I know you guys may be thinking this is this guy's 9th video, his 8th commentary, and this is already his 2nd Domination on Village gameplay, but this map comes up a lot when I play Domination, and it is my favorite map. But I'll go ahead and say that when I play this map I usually end up kind of playing conservatively, but I prefer the A and B flags when playing Domination on this map because most of the time I am using an assault rifle, and when you run an assault rifle you generally don't want to get in close quarter gunfights, or at least that's my philosophy on the matter. Of course, this map is just one of the few maps that I only run an assault rifle on, and if it's a map like Arcade, Mission, or Dom or something like that, I'll run an SMG and not think twice about it. But another reason that I definitely prefer the A and B flags is on the C side of this map, there are a lot of, close quarter corners and just general tight areas that anyone can come up behind you at any time. I don't want to get shot in the back over and over again because someone just came around the corner. I just got through checking, so I have come across other people who say they prefer the C flag over the A flag on this map, and I guess it's all in what the person's playstyle is, but I prefer open areas because it makes it that much easier for me to be able to take control of that area. There's usually no garbage to hide behind and things like that, which, as I'm sure most of you already know, the maps on this game generally have a lot of stuff for people to head glitch behind, and in general they are mostly cluttered. So just kind of wanted to talk about that for a little bit, but now that I've got that out of the way, I want to talk about headsets for a little while, but kind of bear with me on this. I do have a point with it. But around the middle of last year sometime, me and a few buddies all decided we wanted to try out some new headsets. Me and one buddy of mine decided on Tritton X Pros. Well, we liked them for a while, but we both had the same problem. The thing weighed a lot, and it felt like we were wearing helmets when we were playing games. So both of us have above average heads, so not every headset we get is probably going to be comfortable on our heads. But in general, it was just uncomfortable, and we couldn't tolerate it anymore. So we did a little research on, kind of weighed our options on what headset was the most comfortable and how good the sound quality of the headset was. So before I go into what headset we actually bought, I'll say that the Tritton X Pros came with a 5.1 decoder box, and this actually went into the decision on what headset we actually ended up buying. So the headset we ended up buying is called the Turtle Beach HPA2. If you don't know what that headset is, it's nothing but a pair of Turtle Beach HPXs with a 5.1 surround sound cord. The Turtle Beach HPA2s were intended to originally be used with a PC, so before we went and bought the headset, we were trying to find a setup video on YouTube to make sure it was compatible and could be used with the Xbox 360 or PS3. So we did end up finding a guy who was using the exact setup. He had a video uploaded to YouTube, and we decided, we'd go ahead and buy the headset and give it a go. So we went out and bought all the cables to go with it to get it set up and everything, and now that I have, this headset is definitely one of the most comfortable headsets I've ever used. Half the time I forget it's even on my head, so if you're in that same situation where you have an above average head and you're using Tritton X Pros, I would definitely suggest you trying to find a pair of Turtle Beach HPA2s, and I think they may have discontinued them recently because I've recently went to Turtle Beach's website and it says that they're discontinued or something like that, but I think you might be able to find a pair on eBay or something like that, maybe even Amazon. But I will definitely be posting the video I use as a reference to set up this headset with the Tritton Decoder box in the info section of this video. But now I'm going to try and go into why I started explaining what headset I use, and that reasoning is hearing footsteps. On this game, I find it very hard to be able to hear enemy footsteps when using Dead Silence Pro. I think it might have a lot to do with there not being an option to turn down ambient noise or in-game music off while playing. But as it stands right now, that is the case. On maps like Village, I generally do okay because most of the time I am away from my team and I tend to stay to the outside of the map where there isn't usually a lot of action going on, but I just find it extremely difficult to sound whore while using Dead Silence Pro this year. And that being said, I've talked to quite a few people who have had the same problem and have switched to Sitrep Pro. Sitrep Pro, if you didn't know, magnifies enemy footsteps by almost 4 times the normal, so I've decided that I would give Sitrep Pro a fair shot, and we'll probably start using it a little bit more just to see how it turns out. So if you're having trouble hearing enemy footsteps when using Dead Silence Pro, definitely try out Sitrep Pro. I've used it for a couple matches now, and I'm almost loving it. So, but aside from that, it's definitely been a hectic week for me. I mean, Thanksgiving was last Thursday when I recorded this. It was, but my birthday was on the 1st, my dad's birthday was on the 2nd. On top of all that, my computer chair broke, so It's been a hectic week for me, and my video production has definitely slowed down because of it. But I will start kickstarting that back up, and probably be trying to shoot out probably 2 more videos a week, starting sometime early next week. So oh yeah, also I forgot to mention that I did Prestige, and me prestiging on a Call of Duty game is generally a rare occurrence because I haven't been a full-time Call of Duty player like most of you probably have. I used to, use COD games as kind of like a type of filler game till the next game I wanted to play came out. Now that most of the games I used to enjoy playing are pretty much turned to crap, I'm probably going to play COD like never before. So me prestiging will hopefully keep me interested in the game longer. That's kind of why I did it. But I did mention in one of my last videos that me and a PC player named Crazy Penguin were going to be dueling, a little bit of a twist on a dual commentary for Modern Warfare 3. And what it was is I'm supposed to be getting a Moab using one of his classes that he's gotten a few Moabs with on computer, and he's going to try and win a free-for-all game using some of the tips I give out in my free-for-all videos. But because of birthdays, Thanksgiving, and the PC chair breaking, I really haven't had that much time to even play the game, much less try and get a Moab using his class. But he's currently in the middle of a move right now, and once we get those videos set up, we will get them out to you. But that was kind of the main reasoning of me, doing this video, to give you another option in case it's harder for you to hear enemy footsteps when using Dead Silence Pro. Kind of do a Dead Silence Pro versus Sitrep Pro comparison. But if you're having those problems not being able to hear enemies walking, use Sitrep Pro. I mean, you may be the type of person who mainly uses Dead Silence Pro because you don't want to hear people hearing you as you move around the map. If that's the case, use Dead Silence Pro. But there are a lot of people who bought headsets, including myself, who bought them with the sole intention of maybe getting the advantage over someone who doesn't own a headset. And hopefully Infinity Ward gives us the option to turn down the in-game music and all the ambient noise that go on when playing. I mean, if they do that, I'll give Dead Silence Pro the benefit of the doubt and give it another chance. But that is just about all I wanted to talk about in this video. But please don't view this video as like an actual hate video. I'm just trying to, give Infinity Ward the information that, some people aren't happy that you can't turn down the in-game music or the ambient noise that go on when playing. I mean, I'm not hating or complaining about the game by any means necessary. I'm just simply saying that it should be an option. I mean, it was an option in Black Ops. I know Infinity Ward has nothing to do with Black Ops, but it would be a great feature, and I think it should come back to the series. I mean, I don't know. I know they didn't absolutely take it out because they didn't make Black Ops, but to me, once it's in a Call of Duty game, it should keep going in every Call of Duty game in the future. And I guess that's sort of what I'm mad about. But that is just about all I wanted to talk about in the video, guys. And I do end up going 46-5 in this video if you're interested. But I do kind of want to mention that I've expressed my opinion on how I feel about this game, and it's kind of changed over the last maybe week or so. The spawn system in this game is just so irritating that to try and adjust to. I mean, it's so different from any other Call of Duty game that I've ever played that me and one of my friends, we decided we'd go back and start playing Black Ops a little bit, and I've had fun playing Black Ops the last 2 nights. I don't know if it's just nostalgia or whatever it is, but it's definitely been more fun playing that game than it has been playing Modern Warfare 3 the last maybe week or so. But I'm gonna start posting some Black Ops videos up, and I just kind of want to get your opinion if I should do that, if I shouldn't do that. But that's about it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later.